I am in beautiful Charleston, South Carolina. Check out this gorgeous pondless waterfall by Cardinal Pond Design and Landscape. So fun. Downtown Charleston, South Carolina. We got two features here, right, Darby?
Yes, sir.
Cardinal Pond Design and Landscapes. We were driving down along, that's a bay right there, right?
That's a river right there.
That's a river. And you could see right over here, the fountains. Oh, look at a bird taking a bath right now. So we saw the fountains. So once again, I don't know what I'm gonna see on my vlog. And there's also a water feature here. So what's the story here, Darby? We got a fountainscape on the one side of the house. We've got a pondless waterfall on the other. What came first? Did they come at the same time?
No, so what came first was actually we were called to fix their old fountain. It was a fountain that we saw at the last stop that we disassembled, turned into something different.
Oh, okay, so you repurposed the fountain at the project that we were just at.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
So this is the artist that did a rendering of it.
She did a rendering of the fountains that are over here for us first, and then she also did the whole portrait of what we just saw on Trad Street. So I was looking at a space over here with a different design. The fountain that they had here didn't make any noise.
Yes.
I said, what about moving it over and trying to tuck something in that's going to give a beautiful backdrop? This is my favorite fountain ever.
Really?
Because of the backdrop. So you've got the boats in the back, you've got the bridge, the river. Sunsets right here that just sets right there. It's absolutely amazing. So it took a little bit of time to convince her. She's an artist, so trying to tell an artist what she should be is not that easy.
Yes.
So I kind of just let it resonate for a couple of days, and the husband Roger called me back and said, hey, we want to talk to you again. So I came back over and we priced out what our trio of stacked slate urns was going to be. We said go ahead and do it. So we did that. About 6 months later, we were sitting at that table right there having dinner, and I said, Teresa, I said, I think we need another water feature. And she said, we're surrounded by water. They've got a marsh here.
But the water doesn't make sound.
Right.
And they're on a corner lot, so you got traffic on both sides.
Right. And our studio is right here, so I said, let's go up in the studio and let's stand on the balcony and look back in this space. This was her favorite plant in bed. She had this designed specifically for what she was looking for this space. I said, what about a pondless waterfall? I said, what is that? I started to explain to her what it was. Obviously having a pond here wasn't going to be conducive, so I figured a pondless system would be pretty dynamic. She said, well, let's draw something up. So we created a little bit of a sketch, priced it out, and they gave us the go-ahead. So
how long has this been in?
1 year and 2 months.
Okay, so 14 months old, and then how long has the fountain been here?
2 years.
Let's go check the fountain.
Okay, so we're going to stop over to Himes Garden Center. This is a relationship that we've established about 3 years ago, and we had taken over a lot of their maintenance. We have some really cool displays in here. We're just going to do a quick pop in.
All right, let's check it out. Water garden ahead. That's my kind of sign. Right under this Japanese maple.
Yeah, it's an absolutely beautiful setting right here. I was looking to have a little bit element of surprise. John had built this pond a few years ago.
Yeah.
So it's inviting parents come back here with the kids.
Oh, the kids gotta love the fish.
Absolutely, and they do an amazing job with the aquatic plants. They have all their lilies over here. We can talk about those in a little bit.
And they got a fountain over here too.
So we got a couple of fountains.
It's like a little secret garden. What's so important, folks, is I always want to show pricing. Fountain starting at $5,000, pond starting at $10,000, and you get that sound, and you got another one over here. Oh, look at this. You got all the elements. You got the stacked slate sphere, you got the pondless waterfall, and you got a spillway bowl.
So we wanted to add something else back here. So this pondless waterfall was built a while ago. I wanted to, you know, just do a little bit of an upgrade without ripping it out, right? Trying to just add a couple of different elements, advertising what we do, what we offer, you know, with the stacked slate spheres, with the spillway bowls, and all the different things that we can do with those.
So it's a great relationship.
It's a fantastic relationship. You know, we've been working together for over 3 years now. We handle a lot of their maintenance. We'll get calls just about every day in regards to someone looking for cleaning of a fountain, a new pump being installed, and a lot of times we try to upsell them, right? So we're trying to always focus on what we do and what we offer and all the different things that we need to show them.
Excellent. This is my kind of place with the sound of water everywhere. You know, different types of styles, obviously, for different types of locations, but this is very traditional. 3-stack bowl fountain that you would see more of an Italian type of a style, I would say. I always want to give perspective on pricing. So this is $8,000 plus delivery, another $750. So, you know, $9,000 or so. And this is what you would have, which some people would want in a formal type of a garden, but there's all sorts of different styles. I will automatically defer to whatever people want, but to me, this is the traditional style fountain. We're not so much traditional, you know. I want to give perspectives on prices. You know, there's another $6,000 installed. I like water. I like the sound of water. I like movement. This changes the entire space like this, whatever your style is for your property. But you obviously see the pondless waterfalls, the fountainscapes that we have, and then the more traditional style that they have done here, and most people are used to seeing.
We are at Heim's Garden Center. This is a relationship that we acquired about 3 years ago. They obviously sell traditional Charleston fountains here, and we had asked them if we could add a few of our pieces into this back little water garden area. So they had a pondless waterfall. We had asked if we could, you know, potentially maybe take it out and start over. They didn't really want that, so what I wanted to do is add a couple of elements. So we added a stack slate sphere in this corner over here. We added a spill bowl that is kind of just tucked in, nestled in over here next to the gnome, and one of our signs. And then we've got our basalt columns that are off to this side here. This is where they do a majority of their aquatic plants and all of their Japanese maples. This is a pond that was here for about 10 years, I believe. Was built and constructed here by one of the managers here on property. So we added this couple of different elements to the whole entire backyard here, if you would, at this nursery. And it's a great relationship that we hope to have forever and ever. The company's been in business since 1978, and we are very, very proud to be a part of their team, and they gave us a great opportunity to be able to set up some of our displays along with their displays.
It's nice to actually see a garden center that gets it. It's like a whole different environment back here. Well, obviously it's utilitarian with selling plants, but that just changes the environment. Nothing will change a space more than a decorative water feature, and 9 out of 10 times that I see decorative water features, they aren't done low maintenance. They don't look necessarily the most beautiful, but this is what certified aquascape contractors and garden centers working together to promote living the aquascape lifestyle is all about. I love my job.